What's up everyone, I am ZBest. Welcome back to my channel. Some quick administrative things. I just finished my master's and I will be moving in a few weeks, so this will probably be the last video for at least a couple weeks. We will see. I will let you guys know and you guys will see videos. If you want to, you can keep updated in my Discord. I might post things in there, etc. Anyways, let's get to this video. So, Cobra. Yeah. Um, this is a very unique tank, and I don't even know the best way to describe it. It kind of reminds me of a Centurion 7-1, sort of, mixed with a KV-2, sort of, mixed with a... I also want to say an Astron Rex, just because I've been playing that. It's just weird. So, let's get into the stats a little bit. First of all, it's a 4-round autoloader with only 1.5 seconds in between. That's like TVP levels of intraclip. That's really fast. Like, you dump shells out extremely quickly. Also, look at the aim time. The base is like 3.64. I have an aim time build. I added GLD, gun lane drive directive, and then here, minus 15% to the aiming circle size after firing. It's crazy. I will show you what I mean. Like, there's like no bloom. But the aim time, though, is still extremely long. And then the accuracy isn't all that great either. With this field mod, you add a little bit to the reload, but it's already so long it doesn't matter. 47 seconds. It takes forever. It's definitely a balancing factor, but this thing is just weird. Like, I still don't know how I feel about it. It has really good dispersion factors from what it feels like. I didn't set up any comparisons, but like, it's super comfortable. It's very weird. The top speed is slow. This is something that keep in mind. I ran a aim time build. There's definitely a reason to run turbo because 40 is slow. But look at this reverse speed. Like, with the field mods that I set up, I don't use the first one, right one on the second, left on this one, and then the right on this one. You're up to 27 reverse speed. I'll show you in game what that means. It's nuts. And the power to weight isn't even that bad either. The actual traverse speeds are also really good. It can get you in trouble if you are having a little bit of lag. And then I ran optics. The base V range is terrible, so I ran optics. Otherwise, I would run vents most likely. The HP 1600, I think it's about standard for tier 9 mediums. The armor, nothing special. I'll show you the 3D model real quick in a second. 10 degrees of gun depression, good for ridge lines, but again, you just don't have very much armor, so... Oh, and then the crew. There's nothing like it. Like, this is not a crew trainer. You're not going to be able to maximize this tank and then maximize, like, the Cent AX or the Cent 7-1. Like, I don't know what to do with this tank. Like, this is definitely just a unique vehicle. Like, that's about it. It's just unique. So, quickly to the 3D model. This is with the 268 pen standard heat shells, which have terrible shell velocity. Let me tell you, 793. I don't see a reason to fire them, which is why I'd used the Hesh, which is 1165 meters per second shell velocity, which is actually really good. And 210 pen, I mean, only it's lower, of course, but the alpha's 130 more, and the shell velocity is better. So I don't really see a reason not to fire it. Again, with the 268 pen, this thing's armor is awful. The lower plate is bait, so is the bottom portion of the turret. As we can see, it's just rounded. Everything else is awful. 30 millimeters of side armor, 80 up here. This thing does not bounce anything. Yeah, let's get into the battle and I'll keep talking. Alright, so here we go on Himmelsdorf. I mean, just a standard battle. I go to hill. because this thing has no armor, so I decided that's the best place to go. As we can see, the traverse speed is really fast on the hull. Like, you're just, like, light tank traverse speed. You get to your top speed fast, and then you're just slow, like, super slow. Like, once the mill gets past its power to weight issues, it catches up, and then he actually slows down because he bumps me. Anyways, the Cobra is so unique that there are just no real comparisons. Because it dumps shells so quickly, and because of the Hesh shells, the high alpha, and the good shell velocity, I genuinely think this thing is broken. Like, if you don't know my descriptions, broken is something that is not good for the game, doesn't necessarily make it overpowered. Like, this tank is not overpowered. It will not carry games all the time. It's not like a Chieftain or a 279 where it can be considered overpowered. It's genuinely really strong. It's the mechanic that's broken. The fact that you have 4 shells that you dump in 4.5 seconds, and you do so much damage with it. Like, we're about to come up to these Progettos. They just have no chance. Like, you'll see in a second. And then we'll also get to see the reverse speed. And here we go. 451. Instantly have another shot. And I made sure that shot count. There we go. And then look at this reverse speed. You don't even have to turn around. You just reverse. And you go as fast as some tanks go forward. It's absolutely ridiculous. You just got out of trouble just by reversing. Normally, you cannot reverse out of things quickly, but this thing can. And we're already at 1700 damage, 1654. So back to broken and OP. This thing is definitely broken. I do not think it's good for the game. I don't like the direction Wargaming is heading with this type of tank. It is fun. It is frustrating. I played some games in this before this battle, and yeah, it was not smooth, but also look at this. 2 kills, 1.5 seconds. Like, a little bit ridiculous. And then I hit a teammate. So, and then here we can actually see the aim time a little bit. And it took a long time, yes. But then you see that the accuracy isn't really there either. So, you don't really want to be sniping in this tank. But yeah, so Cobra, is it worth it? I would think so. Is it worth spending ridiculous amounts of gold on? Hell no, it is not worth it. It's one of those unique fun tanks that you take out once in a while, like the KV2. It has no armor. It has a broken clip, but it will not carry games. Your win rate will probably be quite low, and you're going to make a lot of people very upset. I don't have much more to say than that. Like, it's unique, but very broken. But not overpowered. Fun, but not necessarily like carry fun. Yeah. Anyways, that about wraps up this battle. It was not anything special. I just was able to show you guys what this thing is about. So, just a quick look at the after battle stats. So, just, 3,000 damage, 3 kills. Probably about average damage. I mean, we did end up getting second on damage. Lost credits, but that's because I mean, we would have lost credits anyways. So this thing is not good for credits. It is not good for carrying. And it is just broken. But again, it's not overpowered. I don't think it's good for the game. It could be a lot of fun, but it's like I do a lot of 3 marking. It will be very painful for 3 marking because it's all RNG and it is super inconsistent. My first like 3 games, none of them were the same, and yeah, it was not that enjoyable. But you'll see big numbers after you clip out a tank. Like you can do like 2,000 damage in 4.5 seconds if you pin everything. It's yeah, I haven't played the Lorraine 50T. This thing is probably more fun and slightly better. It's definitely broken, so you'll get to do some meme stuff. If you have the tokens, go for it. Do not grind like crazy for it. You're not going to win all your 1v1s. You're not going to have the same power as a chieftain, but I mean, hopefully I showed you enough that you guys can make the decisions for yourselves. I hope my opinion helps you guys out. And like always, feel free to leave comments, subscribe, like, all the above. Feel free to join my Discord. I am almost at 403 marks, so after that I'll be playing significantly less. Goal is to still put out YouTube videos as different things come up. There's a possibility that I put out a video regarding physics abuse and how to report that, just because it's something that's constantly frustrating me and my friends in the game, so that might also be coming out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys around.